Right, welcome back to more knowledges. It's sticking with the elephants investigation. Right, there's a lot of codes about elephants, right? Ice Age, mammoths with a TH, right? And a lot of, if you read about the history of them and all this, there's such a lot of code. These creatures were obviously, very big part of that, but big part of the tea drinkers society. Right? Must have, yeah, I'll point some code with anyway. Right? But there's some very interesting pieces in it, right? Like, example, Hannibal's army supposed to have 37 elephants for 777 code, right? And the first historically recorded elephant in Europe was brought in by Emperor Claudius in the invasion in AD 43-7, right? So these creatures like are very, in with the tea drinkers, like, you know what I mean? And there's a bit of hex for you, 11 to a 5. Again, 11 again, you see what I mean? There's 30, 40 cards about them. You have one, right? Elephant given by Louis the Ninth of France to Henry, right, the third, right? The 3 pillars. But again, you got a 9 idea. And then you've got a 12-5-5, so you got a 777 in the DALET. You got a 777 code there in the DALET. And a lot of strange codes. There's one here, and the elephant was supposed to have died in 1257 from drinking too much wine. And then we'll have this elephant castle idea, right? And this is a very famous thing within Britain, right? It's like a district in South London, right? A very famous, part of Britain, part of England, in the Order of the Elephant. So this is like, quite bizarre as. In Denmark, in Order of Chivalry, as you see the bricks on top of the elephant, right? So Masonic as 3 deltas, like 3 dalets, a lot of bricks and that, and then 4 jewels or whatever. The prize of greatness at the monarch's pleasure. It's used exclusively to honour royalty and heads of state. So that's quite a prize amongst them, like, right? Of course, there's Queen Margaret with the TH, 2 pillars and all, end of the name, right? Order of the Elephant. The Ridder of Elephant Order. To getting rid of something, getting rid of something. Very, very strange words, like. Order of the Elephant Ribbon. Dannebrog. So this is weird as, right? Religious confraternity. Fellowship of the Mother of God. Confraternity. Confraternity, yeah. Christian I, Scandinavian monarch under the Kalmar Union, Duke of Schleswig and Count of Holstein, right? And that's the same as what the Prince Philip was from, right? The Schleswig and the Holstein line. Pretty sure, like. That's the Prince Philip, the idea of Philip was from that, right? The badge of the confraternity showed the Virgin Mary holding her son within a crescent moon. It was hung with coloured links in the form of elephants. So bizarre as, right? Yeah, and the Frederick II idea, the two-way pillars. Again, Duke of Schleswig and Holstein. They got a rainbow on there, like. Bizarre as could, right? And both men and women could be members of the order. It occurred there, right? Of course, tracing back to the Indian subcontinent. India and Africa is where these elephants originate from, right? It's a bit similar to the lion, right? Lion is only coming out of Africa, but it's become a very big symbol with European royal houses. This would be similar, right? Because it certainly didn't walk about naturally in Britain and all that, in Europe and that, right? Weird as. The shipping magnet. The Irish Order of Precedence. So, this is obviously quite a prestigious thing in the top ranks, of these tea drinkers, like. The colour is gold. Elephants and towers. D, which stands for Dania, of course D is DALET. So totally weird, right? Now you've got this the tower idea, of course that's to do with 9/11. But also tower blocks, right? The tower blocks like this Elephant and Castle. You see this the Elephant and Castle district, London Borough Southwark, right? Full of tower blocks and that, right? Walworth and Newington, local coaching in. Southwark, like the war elephants idea, right? Traffic runs to and from Kent along the New Kent Road and Old Kent Road and St George's Road. St Saviour's Dock, a coronet, full of tower blocks and all this. And there's the Highgate Estate. They're full of tower blocks and what have you, right? Which is what it's sort of well known for and all that, right? The elephant in the towers. The name Elephant and Castle derived from a pub and coaching, right? The crest of the worshipful company of cutlers, right? And a worshipful company of cutlers is blacksmiths, right? They were blacksmiths. So now the blacksmith could, right? So obviously, a lot to do with the trans idea, the elephant and castle, right? And the bricklayer's arms, and the angel. Of course, are trans goods. A bit of an interesting thing with infant. Was Jesus known as an infant or whatever? Very funny, like, you know what I mean? Reference to Eleanor Castillo. It's a very, very funny quote. You see a few strange type of memes, right? The elephant hunter Trump Tower. Right? The Tower of the Elephant. So you can see that one, right? So the idea of hunting elephants and that, right? Is big in the type of gone back in the colonial times and that. When they used to hunt elephants, they used to go out to Africa. Basically hunt elephants and that, right? Kuan and Tower of the Elephant. The Tower of London and the First World War. As you can see, quite a bit of hex to do with this. That one is Conan the Barbarian, Robert E. Howard, Tower of the Elephant. Right? So R was the towers or the pillars idea with the elephant, right? Always. According to this, the elephant climbed the Eiffel Tower. Right? The elephant in the Tower of London, that's the King Louis IX. Tyke the elephant. Tyke or take the elephant. To George Orwell shooting the elephant. "11 Stories." Of course, you have in America, you have the Republican Party uses like the elephant as its symbol, doesn't it? Yeah, probably because it's like a big strong thing and it's basically stamp on like stampede on the enemies and that, see? It's got to be to do with that, hasn't it? And maybe in a dualistic meaning, it's because you can basically, they can shoot it. If like someone's a hunter, right, they're gone hunting, they can basically defeat a larger, stronger enemy, right? Or if it's being used on their side as a war elephant, they can basically stomp people down with it and all that. So very funny type of words about this elephant thing, right? But it's certainly made its way into Western culture. See what I'm saying? Similar to the lion, or they use the lion like obviously war elephant type of idea, like. So obviously, dating back to the sort of East, where this creature was a great sort of help in wars and that. You know what I mean? think that'd be what it's about.